Today, we're diving into some major design changes coming to the Apple iPhone 16, all thanks to a sneak peek from a retail case video. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one. Let's get started. We're just a few months away from the official announcement of the iPhone 16 series, and it seems like the case makers are already ahead of the game. They've started receiving CAD files from factory sources, or they're making educated guesses about the iPhone 16's dimensions. Either way, they're getting ready to launch their products as soon as the new iPhones hit the market. Today, we've got an exciting preview of one such case, giving us a glimpse into the design changes we can expect from the iPhone 16. But it's not just about aesthetics, there are some significant functional upgrades too. Let's break it down. First up, the iPhone 16 is expected to feature a brand new design, distinct from its predecessor. One of the biggest upgrades is the much-anticipated Apple A18 processor. This powerhouse will drive all the phones in the lineup, ensuring they can smoothly run Apple Intelligence. Speaking of which, Apple Intelligence is a key reason behind another major upgrade, 8 GB of RAM. Yes, you heard that right. The iPhone 16 will come with 8 GB of RAM, a crucial requirement to ensure the AI functionalities run without a hitch. Unfortunately, this is also why the iPhone 15 won't be getting Apple Intelligence. Now let's talk about the new case design that was showcased in the video. One of the most noticeable changes is the cutout for a brand new capture button, located on the right side, just below the power key. This button is quite large and is rumored to serve multiple functions, including acting as a camera shutter key. It's also expected to be customizable. Initially, Apple intended to make this a capacitive button, aligning with their buttonless iPhone project. However, due to unsatisfactory progress with the technology, they've decided to stick with a physical button, at least for the iPhone 16 series. Moving on to the cameras. While the iPhone 16 and 16 Plus won't get the new camera sensors and periscope zoom lenses that the Pro models will feature, there are still notable changes in the rear camera island design. As seen from the case cutouts, the iPhone 16 will sport a camera island reminiscent of the iPhone 12, with a vertical sensor arrangement instead of a diagonal one. This change is reportedly to support the recording of spatial video, which can be viewed with Apple's Vision Pro AR/VR headgear. Speaking of the Vision Pro, there's an exciting twist. The upcoming, more affordable version of the Vision Pro will be tethered to an iPhone for all its needs. This explains why Apple has opted for a vertical sensor arrangement on the iPhone 16 and 16 Plus. The diagonal placement simply doesn't support spatial video recording. This integration between the iPhone 16 and the Vision Pro promises a seamless AR/VR experience, leveraging the power and capabilities of the new iPhone. So there you have it, a sneak peek into the exciting design and functional changes coming with the iPhone 16, thanks to our friends in the case-making industry. From a powerful new processor and increased RAM to innovative camera designs and enhanced AR/VR capabilities, the iPhone 16 is shaping up to be a game changer. With these updates, Apple continues to push the boundaries of what's possible with a smartphone, integrating cutting-edge technology to deliver an unmatched user experience. What do you think about these changes? Are you excited about the new capture button or the improved AR/VR integration? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video with more exciting tech news and reviews. In a month's time, the iPhone 16 Pro Max will succeed the iPhone 15 Pro Max and take on the mantle as the best and most advanced iPhone out there. Although there's plenty of time until September and a lot can change, we seem to know a lot about the upcoming top iPhone model based on rumors and leaks. How is the iPhone 16 Pro Max shaping up against its predecessor? What's changing and what's staying the same? Let's see how the iPhone 16 Pro Max shapes up against the current best iPhone Apple has in its roster. First up, let's talk about design and size. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will inherit the same design language as the iPhone 15 Pro Max, employing the same titanium frame with a completely flat screen. The major difference between the iPhone 16 Pro Max and the iPhone 15 Pro Max will be size. The upcoming iPhone screen will grow to 6.9 inches across, a significant bump over the iPhone 15 Pro Max's 6.7-inch display. To achieve this, they're likely shrinking the bezels down even further and making the phone itself slightly larger overall. As per the rumors, the iPhone 16 Pro Max will measure 163mm in height and 77.58mm in width versus 159.9mm and 76.7mm for the iPhone 15 Pro Max, respectively. A small but notable change, all things considered. The iPhone 15 Pro Max debuted with an action button instead of a mute switch and a USB Type-C port at the bottom, so those two features will be carrying over to the newer model as well. However, the iPhone 16 series will be scoring another button, dubbed the capture button. Colors-wise, the iPhone 15 Pro Max was available in 4 understated and titanium-inspired colors. We've heard that Apple might use another titanium processing technique that will make the iPhone 16 Pro Max glossier and also more capable of retaining colors. Moving on to display differences. As mentioned, the iPhone 16 Pro Max will come along with a significantly larger display, measuring at 6.9 inches across. Aside from the size, we don't clearly expect any other major changes. We're certainly getting a liquid Retina XDR display with an OLED panel delivering superb colors, contrast, and exceptional maximum brightness. The screen will support 120Hz ProMotion refresh rate, making scrolling through the interface and on-screen content way smoother. Now let's delve into performance and software. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will feature a second-generation 3nm chip, possibly dubbed Apple A18 Pro. As one can imagine, we expect that the Apple A18 Pro will have better performance than the Apple A17 Pro. Due to the heavily rumored focus on AI for both iOS and the iPhone 16 range, we expect that the iPhone 16 Pro Max will come with a much improved neural engine to take care of all the generative AI features. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will also be a first to debut iOS 18 with a focus on artificial intelligence features. The new iPhone 16 Pro Max will also support faster Wi-Fi 7 and a more power-efficient 5G modem, keeping you future-proofed on the connectivity front. Let's talk about the camera. As the iPhone 15 Pro Max delivers a host of important camera features, chief among which is the new 120mm telephoto lens, the iPhone 16 Pro Max could finally address one of the forgotten cameras that hasn't recently scored any significant overhauls, the ultra-wide. Analyst Ming-Chi Kuo believes that Apple will be introducing a 48-megapixel ultra-wide camera on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. When it comes to audio quality, iPhone Pro Max devices are always up there with the best, setting the benchmarks for all other manufacturers to measure up against. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will be no exception. The same generally applies to haptics too. iPhones are arguably the best devices when it comes to haptic feedback, giving us precise and accurate vibrations that are sufficiently strong yet not overpowering. Lastly, battery life and charging. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will reportedly feature a much larger 4,676 mAh battery compared to the 4,422 mAh battery in the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Charging-wise, we haven't heard anything about a potential charging speed increase, but we hope to see one on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So far, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is shaping up to be a logical improvement to the iPhone 15 Pro Max, delivering key upgrades in important areas like screen size, performance, AI, and battery life. Thus far, we haven't heard anything particular about a potential price increase, so it's safe to assume that the iPhone 16 Pro Max will start at $1,199 for the 256GB version. Of course, if there's an iPhone 15 Pro Max in your pocket, then you'll probably have few reasons to upgrade to the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Stay tuned for more updates on the iPhone 16 Pro Max as we get closer to its release date. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the latest tech news and reviews. Thanks for watching. Until next time.